It is time to make the sound to summon the stream. Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome back to Ogre Battle 64. Last time we made progress in Chapter 3. We've got 3 levels ahead of us today. I'm going to be shooting to take 3 levels and finish them today. Let's see, what's the first one I do? Vert Plateau? Looks like it. First thing before we get going, though, we have had a little bit of shuffling of some different units. Just trying to make them all a little bit better. Where is... Where is Dio's unit? There's Dio's unit. Okay. The first thing I am going to do, though, is here in Eggy's group, because I have prepared one of my characters to become a very interesting class. Motada here is going to become a vampire. Yes, we now have a vampire in our party. The vampire class is very interesting. It's actually quite powerful. However, during the daytime, they will not be able to actually fight in battles. They will just stay inside of their coffin. Let's see, any other really notable changes? Just shuffled around a few units here and there. We've got a sword master working in the McDonald's group now. I think we got an enchanter now in Eggy's group. We have a Black Knight in Quill's group. Honestly, I think that about covers it. Let's go ahead and move on to our first level for the day, Vert Plateau. We can recruit another character here on this level. There's no neutral units we need. And hidden items. Yeah, there's a few good ones. This is the current situation. Keep it in mind. Let's get started. Saugus in the southeast will be our headquarters for this operation. Our objective is Maraleif Castle, a day and a half to the north. We need to take Maraleif Castle. There are plenty of rumors circulating about the Battlin Sentinels, but nothing's confirmed. They may give us some clues, at least. Our scouts have reported seeing a dragon in the area. We aren't sure if it's wild or if it's been trained. You know that dragons are much more powerful than humans, right? Be on guard. Alright. So there are going to be a number of units with dragons in this battle. I am really not worried. The outcast Battlin Sentinel is now being pursued by the Central Division. The pursuer and the pursued, one of them must be aware of the situation. So, in order to get a character recruited on this level, we have to liberate Fort Helverich, and then we send Quill's unit into Fort Helverich, which will spawn an allied unit. And if that allied unit survives the battle, we get that unit. Which means a free Centurion, which is pretty cool. So first things first, let's see if we can't find Fort Helverich. That must be Fort Helverich. Okay. So let's start by sending Coles and Aubrey to head that way. Perfect. Eggy and their new vampire, who is currently in their coffin. Oh, the unit just can't move during the day because... Okay. That is an extremely bad restriction. Aisha, you can move up here. Quill, you can move over here. Alright, let's get those first units moving before we dispatch some more. That is really unfortunate that this unit won't even be able to move during the day. Okay. Saradin... Actually, let's just move basically everybody else up here. Dio, I want you to stay on defense, just in case they do anything crazy. Alright. And where are the hidden items on this level? Okay, we are now able to move. Sweet. Eggy, I want you to move up, cover as much distance as you can during the night. There's like 3 hidden items on this level that I actually am going to prioritize getting. Good morning, Eggy. How are you doing today? What is your confession? Make sure my save states are working. Yes, they are. Ah, turn back on the battle animations. Good job, Aisha. I picked up Creature Collector slot. It happens. Don't worry, I won't get on your ass about it. These are going to be some short fights. My units are very powerful. Okay, my healer is in very dire straits. Okay, I don't think I like that. Unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of status effects going around in this battle. So I have to stay on alert. Let's go for that. Hubris of Man in real time. You know, when you're up against status effect spam, honestly, luck is all you have. But that being said, I can deliver a crap ton of damage to these guys. Okay. It's alright. This is how you want to play that? Fine. Allow me to wipe out your leader. Beautiful. Not bad at all. Perfect. Alright, Eggy can't move again because of the vampire. So, I'm probably not going to keep the vampire in their group. And I think it should be pretty clear why we're not going to keep the vampire in the group. Although I would really appreciate the opportunity to at least see the vampire fight. I consent to the vampire. Exactly. Alright, Quill, do your thing. It's 1 Hydra and 3 Beastmasters. That is an interesting group. Oof. Yeah, breaking that unit's gonna be real annoying. Alright, Pedro Bane, let's go. Nice. Alright, leader is down. The unit has been crippled. Go, Dad! Use your power! Was that Kuramaru? I'm not familiar with what you're referencing, unfortunately. So I cannot say for sure if it is in fact a Kuramaru, whatever that may be. Sardan! What are they doing in there? Was that Shumagorath? Possibly. The Berthan Sentinels who were outcast came here. Do you think they were really consorting with demons? I don't believe it. Nah. No one would consort with demons. That's crazy talk. Alright, Coles. It's time for your dragons to show what they can do. Lightning Breath. Also, meteors. And here's my own clear disaster. Ooh, you are both asleep. That is a bad time to be asleep. Nice. We absolutely beat the crap out of them. I love having my weird derpy dragons. Alright, Aisha, back in combat. You are up against starter dragons. You're up against starter dragons. This is not a threat. And hopefully Aisha is smart and gets some real good healing. Nice. God, I love my super spells. And we're going to be leaving this combat at significantly higher health than we started it. Because that's just how I've set up this unit, and it is stupidly powerful. And the enemy has been completely exterminated. Absolutely beautiful. Terra Shield. Yeah, we are going to need the stamina. We sure do not want you to pass out in the snow. Alright, we have liberated a location. Are you with the Capitrium or Latium armies? No matter how many Huh? You're not. You're the Revolutionary Army? What do you want? There's nothing here. We never asked for your help. We have Mother Birth and the Birthen Sentinels. We don't need help from you barbarians. Alright, well, you know, die in the war, I guess. You seem quite happy with that outcome. Oh, dear God, there's a full 5-person legion up there. Holy crap. Okay, holy crap, Aisha. That might be tough. Oh, please, this unit does... Oh my God, you crit for 74. What the hell? That is really concerning. How dare you? Yeah, I think we're gonna need to march my other units. I trust Aisha and her Ultra Death Squad, but I don't know if I trust her to take on an entire 5-person legion back-to-back all at once and come out of it okay. Enemy unit has been exterminated. Even more leveling up for my Ultra Super Mega Death Squad. Okay. Yeah, all of you need to advance. All of you. Aisha needs reinforcements. Meanwhile, Eggy, you're doing your best. It's just that your best is a little limited by, you know, the whole vampire issue. 5 spellcasters. That's pretty basic. Shouldn't be much of a threat. One more annihilation will exterminate the entire unit, but they're all going to get a turn to act before we get a chance to go off again. Luckily, their damage output is not too disturbing. Never mind. Oh, good. We actually got the heal off first. That's great. There we go. Alright, first unit of the Legion has been exterminated. Second unit. Swordmaster, Young Dragon, and Openicus. This is the least threatening unit I've seen so far. Today, I mean. Nice. Alright, another unit has been completely wiped out. Ultra Super Mega Death Squad is doing exactly what I want it to. Alright, next we are encountering from a weird angle. One Doll Master, one regular Green Dragon, and one Super Earth Dragon in the back row. This is not an ideal orientation. I'm pretty sure we still win on the damage numbers, but I don't think we exterminate them. In fact, it's probably best to just retreat from that. Yeah. You recaptured. Not worried about that. Okay, next battle. Same unit, but this time we are in the orientation we actually want to be. Problem is, how bad is this going to hurt the unit? Oh, that's just a stat debuff effect? Oh, that's nothing. That is nothing in the face of my annihilation magic. Oh, you poor, pathetic fool. Nice. You poor, pathetic fools. God, they love dragons in this battle. Can't say I blame them. Status effect potential against an entire enemy party is insanely strong. Okay. Next fight. They've got a Super Lightning Dragon in the back row and 3 Dragon Tamers. Or possibly Dragon Masters. I can barely tell them apart. The thing is, Dragon Tamers increase the amount of power that dragons have, and I don't know if that stacks. This might actually really hurt when this dragon fights. That was fine. If the effect did stack, then that was just a weak-ass dragon from the start. And since we know that the last unit in this legion will have to be 1 Centurion and 4 soldiers, given that this was a 5-unit legion, that is going to be laughably easy to eliminate. So, Aisha has once again completely soloed an entire enemy army, which is just really funny to me. Get him, Aisha. They crit my golem for 2 damage. What an incredibly useless force you have assembled. But that's the price you gotta pay if you want to use units, or if you want to use legions. You have to have units that are, sitting on a bunch of pretty useless soldiers. Good job, Golem. And yes, let's finish them off. Okay. Very good. Very, very good. We got an Urn of Chaos for that. And we have re-liberated the stronghold. This is the western border of Capitrium. Latium lays on the other side of the mountains to the west. Traversing the Barbicas is very treacherous with their rough landscaping and weather. Avoid that path if at all possible. Cool. Sun's gonna be up soon and Eggy's gonna stop moving again. Yep. Eggy, I am going to make sure that your vampire gets to fight today. That's just a morphic jar. Yes, it is. I'm going to see the vampire fight. I don't care what it takes. Alright, Coles and Aubrey are back on their feet. Quill, why don't you move out and take out this guy? And we have found the Dragon Helm, the hidden item on this map, and a very good one. Okay, Eggy. Yes, keep marching forward. Troy, I want you to look for a hidden item here. And Aisha's ready to move again. I want you to move up here to Sarisk. And Coles has encountered their next battle. One Hydra, one Blue Dragon, and one Freya. Leader is already eliminated. Neither of us put the other to sleep. Beautiful. More levels for the dragon. Good job, Coles. Thank you very much. Aubrey, why don't you go finish them off? Okay, Eggy has finally reached where they were trying to go. And that's a dragon dead. We're heroes. Well done. And we got a Hrestvelg out of it. Yeah, I think this formation is a little dumb. We really should have Mommy the healer safely protected behind the Ninja Master. Okay, Troy found the Fire Crest. That's what I wanted them to locate. Eggy is just patiently waiting. We found a Book of Bane, which doesn't really do much. Troy, you can go ahead and advance. Aubrey's gonna win us another delicious kill. Ah. It's time to take my antibiotic. Ah, there we go. Nice. Alright, good job, Aubrey. You did a wonderful job. And Cole, why don't you check out the stronghold? The Revolutionary Army? What do you want? Did you come for Lady Europea? You distrust her. Why? God, never mind. Where's your superior? You're too stupid to understand me. Find me someone with 2 brain cells to rub together. Ooh, those are some harsh words for Coles. And Aisha is taking on the enemy. They've got a Flare Brass, a Red Dragon, and a Dragon Tamer. Flare Brass, I don't think is going to be much problem. I love the animations in this game. Okay. Ooh, that's a cool move. But unfortunately for you, all it does is lower my power. And my power is so high that it really doesn't matter if you lower it. Almost time for my tourney. Coles, I don't know if you saw, I'm sorry to tell you this, but your unit liberated this town, and then an old lady there called you stupid and demanded to talk to your manager. Oh, Eggy! Eggy, you can move again. Alright, go, go! Take your vampire and try to get to Docile. Troy, you've got a hidden item to find over here. Karen got sassy with me. That is literally what happened. I can play it again and show you. Oh my god, what could I do? Oh please, please help Lady Europea. Europea, leader of the Berthan Sentinels, is being pursued by the Latium army. Lady Europea is at Fort Helverich. Please, you're our only hope. So this is all part of trying to recruit another character. So here we go, Coles. We'll let you experience the Karen. The Revolutionary Army? What do you want? Did you come from Lady Europea? You distrust her? Why? God, never mind. Where's your superior? You're too stupid to understand me. Find me someone with 2 brain cells to rub together. So yes, you literally found a Karen and they literally demanded to talk to your manager. That is an accurate description of these events. And since I am the manager, I guess we better go talk to her. Even stealing my line. Okay. So there is supposed to be an item somewhere around here. We found another Book of Bane. I'm supposed to be the one who insults people. Alright, it's morning, so Eggy's unit can't move again. Eggy's unit now has a vampire in it. And the vampire, unfortunately, the entire unit cannot move during the day. Alright, let's try to find this hidden item. And while they are doing that, let's move up Saradin and McDonald's. Cool. Wait for 1800 hours, and then Eggy's unit will be able to move again. Alright, Quill has arrived. The manager is here. You are from the Revolutionary Army, I presume. My name is Europea. Until recently, I was captain of the Berthan Sentinels. Is it true that a Sentinel was possessed by a devil? Was Archbishop Odoron really involved? Why? Why did he do that? the sentinel who was possessed by the devil. She was under my command. That surge of magical energy was surely not of this world, but I still cannot believe it. She would never have done such a thing. It must have been a mistake. Surge of magical energy. Just like that time. Same as Godeslas. Do you know if she ate a fruit of some sort? I'm sorry, I can't recall. But I do remember she was invited to a banquet hosted by Sir Karakov. General Karakov. Archbishop Odoron is a man of strong faith. He would never make a deal with a devil. Please, let me go back to the Eastern Orthodox Church. I want to find out what really happened. I must know the truth. What would you do if the truth turns out to be what you fear the most? I will do my duty as a warrior maiden of birth. I see your determination, but it is dangerous. We should liberate this area first. Besides, my pursuers may be able to provide us with some information. Or your pursuers. Thank you so much for trusting me. I will help you as much as I can. I will see you at Marileif Castle. Please be careful. Alright, so we have met another unique character, Europea. And Europea is now fielded. She'll be moving automatically. Her unit, she herself is a Centurion. She's got 2 Freyas and 2 Paladins. If Europea survives this battle, we get her entire unit to join our army. Okay, Eggy, I need you to keep moving. I want to see the vampire fight. Troy, go ahead and break camp. Honestly, Aisha, you can just head back there. Do they really not have anyone here? After all this, Eggy doesn't even get to fight anyone with their vampire power? God damn it, Eggy. Well, the important thing, I guess, is that you captured Docil. Enjoy your new life. Give thanks for the Earth's bounty. Fear not death, but embrace rebirth. Birth teaches this. It's so positive. It seems like it's talking directly to you. We really are just gonna have to send Aisha in. Damn. And daytime has come. Eggy can't move. There we go. Okay, we found it. The Cyanic Claw. Excellent. That was the last thing I was waiting on. Aisha, march toward the enemy. We will also send Eggy. Please, Eggy. I really want you to actually fight. I want to see the vampire in action. Please. Okay, Eggy. Go. Go fight. Use your vampire powers, please. I want to see the vampire. And then immediately take it out of the unit, because that is absolutely horrifically crippling to have a unit that literally cannot even move for half the time. Don't worry, Eggy. Your unit is eventually going to get a massively powerful, unique unit that is going to easily make up for the very sad performance of this vampire. I swear to God, like, if I get into this battle and the vampire is, like, doing the same amount of damage as my normal units, that is going to be so disappointing. Do. Okay. Let's actually take a look at this vampire. Wait, I'm sorry. Is his life drain has a power of 13? Are you kidding me? My enchanter has 18. Please tell me he's at least stronger in the back row. $14 in the front row. Wow. Okay, attack, defense, and power. The vampire is just not up to snuff. Wow. Why do you interfere? What's your intention? Our only order was to eliminate the fallen lamb. Why then do you interfere? Oh, come on, controller. You two, do you intend to overthrow the Eastern Orthodox Church with the power of the devil? So it is true. Just as Sir Karakov said. I mean, to be fair, we did just walk into this castle with a vampire. So I can't really blame them for being suspicious. No, it's the Central Division who is plotting to overthrow the church. Don't let them deceive you. You expect me to trust you? At least the vampire is AoE. I don't know if they are. I genuinely don't. I don't think I've ever actually seen the vampire fight. You expect me to trust you? Infidels. In the name of our mother birth, I'll destroy you. I think they're just single target. They are single target and they did 6 damage. Now, to be fair, that was a red number, meaning that it was resisted damage. You know, they scored good on their resistance there. 12. Holy hell, the vampire sucks. Like, oh my god. That is such a bad unit. What is even the advantage of the vampire? Is there an advantage to the vampire? Are they like other undead units where they just, you know, don't stay dead? I have no idea, but holy crap, that vampire is getting booted to the reserves and is not coming back from the reserves. That was pathetic. Now, of course, I don't blame you for that, Eggy. I really wanted to see the vampire, and your unit was a convenient place to test it. I know that you only want the strongest, most powerful ass kickers on your team. Cool. Leader down. And we have cleared our first level for the day. Actually, I want the weirdest ones. You know what? I don't think that's going to be a problem, Eggy. I mean, I did make you a centurion. Purely for novelty. Why? Why has my God forsaken me? God watches over everything. She does not exist for the benefit of any one person. Keep your ramblings to yourself. No matter what kind of power you hold, you won't stand a chance against the ultimate power. If you expect to move on, you'd better prepare for the worst. Bleh. She didn't seem to know anything. No, she really didn't. I don't think we can go further by ourselves. Quill, though it may not be much, we will do the best we can to help you. Would you allow us to join the Revolutionary Army? Yes. Certainly. In fact, our intelligence on the Eastern Orthodox Church is seriously lacking. It would help us greatly if you could tell us anything about the Church. Thank you. I will tell you everything I know. But I will only do it off-screen. Oh. Okay. Alright, so first things first. Vampire, you are fired. You absolutely suck at your job. Who would make a good replacement? You know, you did say you wanted the weirdest units. Pumpkin? I think Pumpkin's a pretty weird character. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, and now we do an area investigation. And all we need to do is take Europea's unit and have her go up to Fort Hilverich, and she will get something called the Starry Sky. I don't even know what that is, but she's gonna get it. Okay, Vert Plateau. So we're not able to do Scene 23, the Tremos Mountains. Let's see. Tremos Mountains. There was another character we could get there. There was actually an item we could have found on that level that I wish I had paid attention to earlier. That is unfortunate. But we're still going to be able to get what I'm after, so that's not a problem. We're still going to be able to get it after Scene 26. So we're going to be moving on to Capitrium. Capitrium doesn't have any neutral units we need. It has several... let's see. Has a few items that we actually care about getting. Any other special events? One involving a character that we are not going to be able to recruit. Okay. Yes. Alright. That sounds fine. Tourney in 12 minutes. It is good to see you're doing well, Lady Europea. Did you come back here for this? I've kept it so no one could get their hands on it. Wonderful. I was expecting the worst. I had this with me when Archbishop Odoron found me. That is all I have of my past. Thank you very much. No need to thank me. It wasn't much, really. I'll be praying for your success, Lady Europea. A starry sky. I have no idea what that is. But that's all I needed to do there. What is the starry sky? Oh, the Fire Crest is an item that gives like 20 points of resistance to everything. That's insane. But still, what is the starry sky? It's a shield. Shield emblazoned with the celestial map, the brilliance of its stars keeps darkness at bay. It has 50 to resist dark, although minus 12 to resist holy. That is an interesting item. Okay. At this point, what level are you? Like, seriously. You're level 20 and 19. Okay. That's right where I'm at, too. Alright, let's head on to Capitrium, the land of Advent. Scene 23, The Rebel. This is the current situation. Keep it in mind. Let's get started. Rososhi, located in the southwest, will be our headquarters for this operation. Our destination will be Castle Yundel, located a day to the north of Rososhi. The purpose of this operation is to capture the castle. Our scouts report that monsters and demons are lurking in the area. The evil beings, the so-called undead, we don't know why they're here. Unless they were commanded here by their summoner. An area with such religious roots is no home for the undead. They will assume that anyone who invades their territory to be an enemy. They must know our intention to take Yundel and will try to ambush us. Where could they be hiding? Keep an eye out at night and in the shadows. Do not be overcome by the darkness. Alright, I see one unit here that could actually be a problem. This is the entrance to the Eastern Orthodox Church. We're likely to encounter some powerful units. So, at the end of this battle, we would have a chance to recruit a very unique character. However, he's only available if you haven't been going down the good path, basically. You kind of had to have been kind of a dick from the very beginning. Also, you cannot have gotten Aisha or Saradin or your dad. If any of them even offer to join, you can't get this guy. Alright, let's move on. Okay. I would like to actually get some of my units who don't get much of an opportunity to head out here and fight. It looks like we've got powerful units heading toward our base. I'm going to leave Aisha there for intercepting. Our new European unit, we'll send her over here. Troy can come out. Troy can go up here. McDonald's can go over here. Dio can go over here. Eggy deserves a chance. Eggy had so much trouble in the last one. And finally, Aubrey. Yes, Aubrey can head up here. And Aisha is at home protecting the base. If they try to rush our base, she will exterminate them easily. And we found our first hidden item of the level, a dragon shield. Right in this narrow area should be a battle fan. Yep, there's a battle fan. So there's also going to be an item here that I want, and honestly, that's about it for, like, things I actually need. Oh, but I did want to check out the shop here first. We're going to buy, like, 10 of these. Like, 10 of these. And honestly, yeah, we should get more of these things. Definitely more revive stones so I can deal with petrification. Angel fruit, we're fine there. Heal packs, yeah, let's definitely get more of those. Okay. We have captured Alista. We have captured Perolva. It is nighttime, and they are now beginning to move in units. And we have liberated Balta. Alright. Let's just endure this for a bit. And let's check the strongholds. Birthanism has been practiced in the East for a long time. We have fought hard against Latium and Lotus to maintain our religious freedom. We believe in Mother Birth, despite the suffering that we must endure. No one can shake our love of Mother Birth. Oh, Mother Birth, please save us. Cool. And over here. Are you going further? Don't if you value your life. But if you must, avoid travel at night. The darkness makes animals of men. That's ominous. And Aubrey, what can you learn from over here? Castle Yundel, our largest castle, is here. Unlike other castles where the surrounding lands flourish, Yundel has stagnated. For us, it is not the center of our civilization, but Celesis, the seat of the Eastern Orthodox Church, is. Cool. Alright, let the battles begin. He's got ghosts. So, any ghosts that are dead at the end of the fight will just reanimate themselves back to full health after the fight ends. So it's basically an all-or-nothing proposition to take out units with undead. Ghosts, skeletons, zombies, maybe vampires as well. I'm not entirely sure if vampires follow the same rules. They probably do. They are undead. We eliminated the leader, so that's good. Yep, as I expected, a bunch of units started moving at night. Alright, a wyvern, a worm, and a raven. That's not a problem. Nice. Their units are very much built to have their leaders easily eliminated. Interesting. Okay. And Coles has been intercepted. One Dollmaster, one Stone Golem, and 2 Skeletons. Very good. Unfortunately, I don't think we can kill the golem. Yeah, we'll just let it go. And the 2 skeletons come back. Are there any particularly important item drops from defeating the enemies? Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Okay, yeah, Coles is gonna retreat now. Yeah, there's actually some pretty good stuff from clearing out the units, unfortunately. Alright, you're a PO. You're up. At least the chicken's not in the back row. Oh yeah, you're a new unit. You need to know to attack the leaders. This is definitely not the most impressive unit I've raised, but honestly, it's not surprising. It's not one of the things I've been min-maxing all game. It's just 5 characters I picked up for free last level. Okay. Eggy, why don't you hunt them down? And Aisha is ready to fight these guys. Oof. This enemy unit is absolutely screwed. They have no possible way of stopping them. And we are past the hour mark now, so let's go ahead and turn off our battle animations and let the scouring of evil go even faster. Enemy unit completely eliminated. Cool. Dio, you're up. You've got a pretty strong unit, Dio. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, we killed everyone but the leader. How did you accomplish that, Dio? Dio, hunt him down. Coles, hunt him down. Quill and Troy, move on to the next stronghold. It is daytime again. Aubrey, Birdman, and McDonald's, get moving. Go. Actually, Birdman, why don't you hunt down Birdman? We really need Birdman to chase a Birdman. Alright. He actually came back in again, despite only having one Raven left. And done. Easy. Okay. Get him, Eggy. Oh, wait, no, you're actually a terrible unit to take out this guy. Oh, yeah, this was not a good idea. Oh, no. Okay. Not Eggy. Not Eggy. Oh, no. Okay. Eggy has been trapped in a loop. That is really unfortunate. Oh my god, the fight doesn't even last long enough for me to retreat. Okay, stop. Eggy. Eggy, I need you to leave. Quill, I think you are better off to get this. Okay. Alright. Let's attack the strongest. Otherwise, I don't know how we get out of this. Okay, good, good. We're free, we're free. Dio, why don't you head up here? Europea, you can head up here as well. Now that our main base is safe, Aisha can also head up here. Okay. Wipe him out, Coles. Oh, wait, no. Coles is about to die. Huh. It's fine. We'll just we'll get you revived. Okay, use our item. Coles, you're retreating. And we're just gonna revive you real quick. No big deal. People die all the time. It's fine. Altar of Resurrection. There we go. See, you're fine. Although we can definitely dispatch you just as, like, a protector. Alright, we found a Book of Wind. Eggy is going to watch over the stronghold. Good job, Quill. So I think we have a better chance of weakening them with this unit. Okay, maybe not. Jesus, we need, like, Aisha to take this out, I swear. Okay. Yeah, Quill, you go there. Aisha, your new job is to take out these ghosts. So here is what we're actually up against. There's a werewolf leading this enemy, the dreaded beast form of the lycanthrope, possessing inhuman agility and power. If you haven't gone down the good path, if you haven't had the opportunity to recruit, like, the good hero units, you actually have the opportunity to get Baiskir, the werewolf, to join your team after this level. We will unfortunately not have that opportunity. But it's okay. A man named Baisk is held captive in the east. He rebelled against Latium and has been kept in solitary confinement for 10 years. I think it was Sir Ankaseth who apprehended him. I'm sure Baisk hates him with a passion. Yeah, I don't think he's contained anymore, actually. In fact, I think he's the one up in the castle, so probably not good. If you heard that sound, that was sore throat spray, because I have a sore throat and my voice probably should be resting. Luckily, I've got a lot of episodes already recorded, so after tomorrow's stream, I will be able to actually rest my voice pretty well. Okay. Nice. Move on. We have captured another location. We are now being swarmed from multiple sides. So is good old Troy over here. But luckily, Troy has the advantage of being able to petrify people. There we go. We petrified their hellhound. Yeah, I think we're okay. Alright, go Troy. You are fighting against coffee. I don't know why we're fighting against coffee. This is just one of those things that happens in war. The leader has been petrified. This unit is irrevocably crippled. The worm has been petrified. Good work, Troy. Aubrey, it's fight time. There we go. That was a good fight. Okay. Dio, why don't you go hunt down Coffee? And meanwhile, Aubrey is going to take on Gaston, the villain from Beauty and the Beast. I don't know why he's here, but, you know, it's a weird game. Nice. They are doing everything they can to stop Aubrey, but they will not succeed. That was not a particularly impressive battle. Okay. Keep going, you guys. You got this. Boom. All that's left is their leader. Alright, Aubrey fighting Gaston again. Good. Okay. Take out that leader. That was a good fight. Good job, Aubrey. Did I ever check this stronghold? There are many legends about Mother Birth here. This area is Capitria, the land of Advent. Mother Birth called this home when people and gods coexisted. Oh, that's cool. Thank you for your kind words, Cleric. How many times are you people going to throw yourselves against Aubrey and her death dogs? Good. Good. Another unit crippled. Nice. McDonald's, why don't you start hunting down some of these units? Birdman. It would also be helpful if you could hunt down some of these units. Okay. Aisha, your job is to hunt down the Dark Knight. Troy, your job is to head this way. Europea, your job is to track down this guy here. Quill and Eggy, you guys are to head to the stronghold. Everybody start moving. Dio, do what you can to wipe out Coffee. We cannot allow Coffee to go free. Excellent work. You have destroyed Coffee, as the legends foretold. Cool. Dio, you can start marching that way as well. Cool. McDonald's, you're up. Oh, dear God, they're running double cockatrice. Oh, that's bad. That is super bad. Oh my God. Holy crap, they butchered that unit. Okay, McDonald's. It is time for you to get your asses out of there. Holy crap. Yikes. Okay, revive stones. And we're also going to need to use another Altar of Resurrection in order to get back Wendy's. But don't worry, Taco Bell and Good Times are okay. Oh boy. That was rough. Oh my God. Okay. Aubrey, you're doing fine. Alright, Europea caught up with Walter here. Should be fine. We can exterminate them easily. Nice. Okay. Now we will eliminate the ghosts. They are all targeting the healer. Alright, the entire ghost unit has been exterminated. Good. All right. Aisha, you're gonna be fine. Quill, you took the long, weird way to get that. What do you have? Okay, you do not have any cockatrices. That's good. Aubrey, move in. Okay, I guess Eggy's gonna fight you. Please do not petrify me. Okay. Okay, at least that unit has been crippled. Thank God. Okay. All right. So, what were the other things for this level? There's supposed to be a good item here. And there's supposed to be an item here that I would like. And... okay, we have liberated Luga. And enemies are rushing into ambush now. Former Palatinian soldiers joined the revolution, huh? Many must already be familiar with Archbishop Odoron. It was custom for him to speak at graduation at the military academy. I would assume General Karakov has taken on that task. Oh god, they have a witch unit. Witch, 2 zombies, and 2 pumpkin heads. Oh, that's really scary. No, we're gonna go ahead and retreat from that. With a leader exposed in the center of the unit, they're actually at a genuine risk of dying against the witch. Okay. And they fell asleep. That's about as bad a situation as it could be. Okay. Eggy's group was repelled. Eggy, what? Why are you still moving? Just go here. Okay. Cool. Alright, Europa, I need you awake, and I need you to just stay right here. This is pretty bad. Yeah. Okay, let's go with our Pedra. Okay, okay. I did considerably cripple the unit. So that's good. Alright, Dio is fighting... Okay, 2 archers... No, 1 archer, 2 Amazons, and 2 zombies. That's fine. That's not a major threat. Right, when you hit zombies with fire, they turn into skeletons. Okay, leader's taken out. The skeletons, however, regenerate. That's fine. I really can't, I can't move her. I can't move Europea. She has to camp. Okay, we are targeting leaders like we should. This level is tough. Get him, Birdman! Perfect. Well done. Oh, that is an Altar of Resurrection. That is really good. I was down to my last one, and I was going to have to dupe it. But now we just have a spare one, and we can bring Wendy's back to life. Perfect. I still probably should dupe that at some point. Okay, Dio, go after them. Troy, the vampire unit is asleep. Move out. And we found the silver hourglass, which is what we were looking for there. I think Europea can finish off this enemy. There we go. Okay. The witch unit has been eliminated. That beat the crap out of Europea. Found a blood whip. That's kind of cool. Coles, you can move up and reconvene here. Is Troy going to intercept the vampire before nightfall? Yes. And this should be an easy kill. Nice. A Crystal of Precision. Troy has encountered the vampire. Hopefully petrification is going to work. Yep, okay, we petrified one. If we can petrify the vampire, the fight will just be over. That unit will be eliminated. They did finally send in their rejuvenated Birdman. So we will have Aisha go out to meet them. And this will be an easy extermination. Done. Okay, we got another cool thing. I want you to fight... Not Linus. Suzanne. Okay. Troy, intercept the vampire. We have met Suzanne in battle. While the chicken is asleep, meaning that we can safely eliminate it. Good. Troy, can you please catch the vampire? Alright, this should be an easy win. And the enemy unit has been fully exterminated. Not bad. Dio, move in to intercept the vampire. Europea, move in to intercept the vampire. We are all going to kill this vampire. Troy, the easiest way to do this is to just petrify the vampire. Vampire petrified, unit crippled. Beautiful. Okay, Dio, take them out. You are the most reliable unit to exterminate them. Europea and Troy, just head to the stronghold. Perfect. I guess the vampires don't regenerate. Do we have enough AoE to actually take out the entire unit? Oh my god. That's so damn close. Alright, screw that unit. Actually, let's check. What does the vampire unit drop? Troy, we're gonna send you here. The vampire unit drops... The vampire unit doesn't drop anything. Okay. Yeah, Dio, go back. We're not going to waste our time for no item drop. And then as soon as we get the item here, honestly, he's the slowest goddamn man in the world. Can you, Quill, can you just go there, please? You know what? Screw it. We've been on this level long enough. It's daytime. Actually, it's going to be more fun to attack at night. When this guy actually gets to be a vampire. Or a werewolf, I mean. Yep. Cool. Alright, Aisha. Go kill a werewolf. Oh, well, first you have to take out Linus, I guess. Which is not going to be a problem. You cannot survive my ultra mega death group. We are simply too good at annihilating. Easy. I've been waiting for you. Because of you, I'm free of my cell. I'm grateful, but you just had to show up at night, didn't you? The darkness grants me inhuman power. No one can defeat me. Fight me if you wish to be engulfed in darkness for all eternity. Yeah, I don't think you win this, boy. I'm sorry. His claws put you to sleep. Is this my new frontliner? No. Unfortunately, we are not going to be able to recruit Bison. I am genuinely impressed that his claws can put you to sleep. But also, I still have a Pedra. Oh my god, they killed someone. I am disappointed by this turn of it. I would have loved to have the werewolf as well. But if you go the route that lets you get the werewolf, it basically just flatly means that there's like, I think over 6, maybe as many as 8 other unique characters that you can't get if you go down that route of events. And that's just too many for me to pass up. Still, I would like to point out, this guy's unit was so powerful, he actually killed one of the characters in my Ultra Mega Death group. You're Ankaseth's kid. Like father, like son, I guess. Can't believe I got beat twice. There's nothing else that binds you to this world. Rest in peace. You'd better save this kingdom, or else. Man, I'm so tired. Bleh. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be duping some Altars of Resurrection. Trimos Mountains. It's Emil again. What do you think you're doing? Let go of me now. Hold him still. Now, be a good boy. This won't take long. Eat your fruits and vegetables. Ah! Yeah, that didn't go so well for you, huh? What the? No! No! Yeah, that wasn't a good plan. What's happening? No! Emil. Hey, Mary, what's up? Mary? Stand back. No, don't come near. It's all right. Emil, my lord. I'm here with you. Please get a hold of yourself. What is happening to me? The hatred, rage, flows within me. The power, the darkness engulfs me. What is this feeling? Congratulations, Coles. Who are you? Your memories, emotions. I can feel your presence within me. No! And you, Meal! Power. Yes! Grant me power! Yes, my lord. Accept it. That is your power. This world, everything is within your grasp. Oh, Yumiel, my love, I'll always be at your side. This doesn't seem like a healthy basis for a relationship. Next level will be Celestis, but we've got some cleanup to do first. Namely, we need Altars of Resurrection. Altar of Resurrection, second slot. Now we remove the soldier, we remove the unit. We go to our item commands. We sell 56 Altars of Resurrection. And then we sell 2 Altars of Resurrection. Then we exit the organization screen. We come back. We now have 99 of them. Which is good because I actually need to use one here. Let's see. Yes, for Saruman. Saruman died in that battle. Very unacceptable. Anything I needed to do on an area investigation? Only if you have Baisk with you. And let's see. Okay. So we don't get to do scene 23 or 25, so we don't get to recruit Debonair. But we do get to move into the battle at Celestis. And there's going to be some pretty strong enemies there, but there's no, like, special conditions. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to do something that may seem a little bit unusual. Let's see. Here we go. So I need a unit. I need a unit who can die. We're gonna take Katarina here. We're just gonna put her up to level 20. We're going to adjust her stats a little bit. We're going to make her lawful alignment. And we're gonna make sure that she has her stats up to a certain point. Let's see. We need Dex, Int, and Mentality. We also need you to be solidly in the lawful side. Okay. We're looking at the little scale icon just to the left of her name. Now it has tipped. It is no longer neutral. Now it is lawful. We're going to put a few more just so that she is super, super, super lawful. Okay, good. Now, let's see. Your dex has to be over 57. It is. Int has to be over 60. It is. Mentality has to be over 61. It is. And then we need a few specific weapons. Well, just gear in general. We need 1 Needle of Light. Yes, okay. We need to have a Kite Shield available. We do. Needle of Light is available, and we need to have a Plate Mail available, which we do. Okay. So, what we want to do on this next level, and this is really gonna sound weird, we're going to put Rosa here in the background, and we are going to put Katarina in front. What I actually want to happen during this battle is I want Katarina to die. And the reason that I want Katarina to die is because when a female character with high lawful alignment and those stats that I had mentioned dies, at the end of the level, if you have a Needle of Light, a Kite Shield, and a Plate Mail free in your inventory, there is a chance that that character will turn into an Angel Knight, which is an extremely powerful unit. I also need to make sure that I update the items in our various units. So I am going to finish this level just, like normal. We are going to let Katarina die during the course of the battle. And I'm going to drop a save state before I finish it. We will go through, we will watch the cutscenes and stuff after the battle. In between streams, I will continuously reload that save state, and I will try to force it to give me an Angel Knight that way. We're also going to get rid of Europea and disband her unit. It might be fun to put Europea in another unit. Screw it. We'll just add her to Troy's unit. Just for fun. Okay. And next thing, we want to sort our characters, our parties, our individuals. We want to sort our items. And nope, don't want to change classes. Actually, can anyone become like a Dragon Master yet? Yes, okay, I can finally become Dragon Masters, and my priest number went up. I can now have up to 5 priests. Oh, thank the merciful gods. Wendy's, you don't have enough alignment to become a priest. I can fix that. Reese, you're a cleric. You also need more alignment to become a priest. Zippy, you also need more alignment to become a priest. Okay. Well, let's get some new priests. We just want to tip you toward lawful. We don't need you all the way off lawful, but we do need you tipped. There we go. Okay, you are appropriately tipped. That should be enough for priest. It is not enough for priest. Okay. Thank God for item duping, because trying to hit some of the requirements for higher tier units is so damn hard to actually manage just through normal gameplay. And honestly, there are some things you really need in order to handle the latest parts of this game. And I would say that priests are absolutely on that list of things that you need to have. We're actually going to leave Aubrey a cleric for now. The way her unit is set up, she's only able to heal one target at a time anyway. So giving her the AoE healing is not necessarily going to improve the longevity of the unit. Come on. There we go. Okay. Rice is ready. And lastly, Zippy. Zippy needs to go lawful as well. This may end up using up all of my remaining scrolls of discipline, and I'll just have to dupe some more. Good. Alright, I've got two more now I can use before I have to dupe again. Okay. Let's go for the class changes. Yes. You are, in fact, a priest. Apparently my priest max is now saying that it's an 8. Which is kind of crazy. There you go. And you also become a priest. I want to see if I have anybody who can currently become a dragon master. We've got at least one. We have at least one of all the advanced male classes. And for the female classes, the only one we don't have an advanced of is the Dragon Master. Don't seem to have anyone who can become a Dragon Master. I can just make one out of, like, Gabriel here. What do you need? You need Vitality. Okay. I can give you some Vitality. That's not a problem. Your Vitality right now is 113. I will assume that at 130 you can become a Dragon Master. Am I going to use a Dragon Master? Honestly, I do have a lot of dragons. Might be kind of fun. Okay, surely you can be a Dragon Master now. Yes. Perfect. Okay. So, in that case, we need a new unit. We're going to have a Dragon Master in front. And let's put... You know what? Let's put Reshiram and Zekrom into the party again. And then I do need to dupe... I do need to dupe the Scrolls of Discipline again. So do a quick dupe. Scroll of Discipline. And remove the soldier, remove the other character. And go to item commands. Sell 56 of them. And then sell 2. Leave the organization screen. Oh no, oh no, oh no. What has happened? Oh, it has failed on me. Oh, no. Well, that is really unfortunate. Because this is where I last set a save state, and that was like 2 levels ago, I believe. Yeah, that was back near the start of the stream. Hold on. Let me hit a restart, see if it kept an autosave. I don't think it would. But maybe I can... maybe I can... Maybe I can save this somehow. Or at least a little bit of it. Nope. That was at the Fair Heights. Okay. So, unfortunately, this save state is basically most of 2 hours ago. So, I think I'm going to call the stream there for the day. I will get caught back up to where I was just before, just getting ready to head into scene 26 at Celesis. I will get back to that point. I will make sure that I basically get everything, redone the way that it was. I'll do all of that before we have our stream next week. But yeah, anything I did at this point would just be rehashing what we've already done, and don't quite feel like doing that, which is damn. Oh well. Thank you all so much for being here. I will see you all in the next one. Ogre Battle 64 will continue next week on Saturday. Tomorrow and every Sunday, we've got my RPG Maker streams. The current daily series on the channel is kind of flipping back and forth between World of Warcraft with party bots and my first time playing Mother 3. The anniversary, the 7-year anniversary of my channel is 6 days from now, on the 19th. This channel will have been publicly active for 7 years. I've got a special video releasing for that. I hope that when it comes, you all enjoy it. I'm gonna go take a break before I rush through all this again. And man, that's rough. That's just legitimately rough. Alright. I hope you all have a good day. It is time to make the sound to summon the end of the stream. Wow, 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 wow.